Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Today I would really like to talk about this guy. What is really special about this game? Well, it brought us really good memories. I've been thinking about this video for years probably because I wanted to talk about it really seriously. I'll tell you why it was called T-Launcher before a little bit later. I'll take the older version, the older the better, as we say. There it is. Here's our guy. Okay, yeah, it definitely brings memories. That's lovely, isn't it? God. By the way, I'm not native, so in case if I make mistakes in terms of my pronunciation, vocabulary, grammatics, I'm sorry. I deeply am sorry. Henceforth, you may judge me, but please don't take it too seriously. Thank you. Okay. Do you remember how it was back in the old days when you and your friends got together to mine, explore, create? Do you remember all these Hunger Games, mini-games, Bed Wars, Sky Wars, build battles? Do you remember your first dig diamond? Do you remember your first server? Do you remember the very first building of yours? Do you remember the altar which could possibly summon Notch and Herobrine? Do you remember the portal to heaven? Do you remember all those series, griefer shells, mods, shaders, custom maps and stuff? If you do remember all the mentioned above and these memories warm your heart up, well, this video might be special for you. In today's video, I would love to explain why Minecraft's nostalgia is real, what are the reasons of it, and I might even refresh some of good memories of yours. There should be one slight remark, because it affects the whole plot of this video. Well, as you might know, I'm not from the West. I am from lovely Eastern Europe. Let me just show you my dislocation. Anyways. All the things I've experienced might be totally different from the experience of people from the US, for instance, or basically from the West. Now, we all remember how it started. Marcus Persson uploaded the very first version of Minecraft back in 2011. Following several early private testing versions, it was first made public in May 2009, before being fully released in November 2011, with Notch stepping down and Jeb Brixton taking over development. Now let's take a look at the website where we, meaning us Eastern Europeans, could plunge into the world of Minecraft. It was, and it is still for free here, but I do not recommend you download it from here, cause you better buy a fully licensed legal version for yourself, okay darling? Alright? Okay. This was the website of our slightest dreams. It was created in 2013 as far as I believe. You might see that it contains all the versions of Minecraft, from the latest to the earliest. It has Forge and Optifine pre-installed. This is very convenient, especially for those whose first language isn't English but Russian or Ukrainian or Belarusian, whatever. You know what it feels like when you totally don't know the language and try to set Forge by yourself? Oh, too bad. Anyways, you can always pick any version you like. I remember these great gloomy days when I would spend hours in front of the computer with my pals and we would build literally everything. My first version ever was 1.5.2 and I believe that things work differently with legal versions of Minecraft. But T-Launcher allowed us to start up certain private servers created by enthusiasts which were open to enter. T-Launcher overall has a really shady history and this is a totally different story to tell. Nevertheless, it allowed numerous non-English speaking players, mostly players from all the post-Soviet countries, to play cracked Minecraft online. There are even certain websites which allow you to find all the private active servers. Again, these are mostly the Russian ones. Well, let's take a glance at hotmc.ru. This is a Russian website and it lets you find tons of servers with different game modes for absolutely free. For the sake of clarity, do not download it. This is just
for educational purposes.
Okay? Alright. All you have to do is to copy a link and paste it in Minecraft, register and play with your friends. That's it, that's how it works. Easy does it. We could find any kinds of servers, even with creative mods. There used to be a server at 1.6.2 with a creative mode, and we would play days, weeks, months with our friends. It was beautiful. I loved it. And it brings me some stunning memories indeed, some sort of nostalgia. Well, this is the main topic of our video. What is considered to be nostalgia? According to Wikipedia, nostalgia is a sentimentality for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations. Yeah, I know, using Wikipedia as a source of information is inappropriate, but we aren't looking for a highly technical word here, okay? It's time to refer to the sources. According to Alyssa Roy and her book published on December 29th, 2015, called The Science of Nostalgia, yearning for the past was considered a mental disorder in the 17th century, when Swiss physician Johannes Hofer was attempting to diagnose the need soldiers felt to return home. He coined this yearning nostalgia and considered it to be a cerebral disease according to Scientific America. Now we see this yearning as a comfort, a socially acceptable way to sign and dream for those Christmas mornings, Disney movies, and ice cream drippings in the stressful and tense moments of life. The childhood comforts we took for granted for so long come back to warm us in the turbulent and developmental years of becoming an adult. Nostalgia is not an emotional state, but rather a longing for a sanitized impression of the past. According to Alan Hirsch in the book called Nostalgia, a Neuropsychiatric Understanding, rather than seeing the past for what it truly was, we recall it as a conglomeration of various memories, filtering negative ones out to integrate the positive ones, which creates nostalgia. Professor David Carper of the University at Buffalo has studied the ways in which nostalgia has changed over time and has noted that only recently has society recognized nostalgia as a beneficial force. There are positive uses to which memory, even painful memory, may be put in an effort to confront the challenges to personal identities of such massive changes in the lives of an individual, Carper said. So basically, nostalgia is ambiguous and it often is a flood of feelings that diverts us temporarily from the present and immerses us in the past. In a review published in February 2020 in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, researchers, including Dr. Newman, concluded, thinking back on our memories is primarily a positive experience, and that nostalgia, practicing nostalgia, or the act of feeling nostalgic was more commonly linked to positive markers of health, like meaning in life, self-esteem, and optimism. Reminiscing about the past can help you feel connected to who you were in the past, who you are in the present, and who you will be in the future, according to a study published in June 2021 in the journal Cognition and Emotion. If you are fondly recalling memories that align with your values and morals, this can affirm movement toward those ideas, Woodhouse says. This would definitely increase the sense of self and motivate confidence. She adds that oftentimes, thinking back on your former self reunites you with your values and what truly matters to you. Nostalgia can also show you how far you've come. Change doesn't happen overnight, Woodhouse says. When we can draw upon those positive experiences and reflect upon our own growth, nostalgia can be a good barometer to gauge how we have stayed aligned with our own values. which may change over time, and that's okay. Looking back at the past can help you see where you were evolved and how you've grown into who you are in the present. Nostalgia can lead to a positive effect, according to a study published in April 2021 in Consciousness and Cognition. If you're feeling bogged down by negativity, dipping into nostalgic feelings could help alleviate those emotions temporarily. This can allow someone who is highly dysregulated to calm themselves down and utilize healthy coping mechanisms. Recalling positive memories can transition emotions from negative to neutral or even positive. So basically, we can see there that nostalgia is a great effect for us. Nevertheless, it may have some negative effects. Anticipatory nostalgia, for instance, which is missing the present while you're still living in, can result in sadness, according to a study published May 2020 in Frontiers in Psychology. Anticipatory nostalgia is defined in the paper as the premature missing of what is still present and future loss. Nostalgia can also induce sadness if you're yearning for the past and upset that the times you're thinking of no longer exist. When you long for a time in your past, it can make you miss that time, Newman says. Woodhouse has seen this as well. Whether the experience of nostalgia will be positive or negative can depend on how it's introduced. The same 2020 study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology that suggested nostalgia can boost optimism also found that it is more closely linked with sadness if the nostalgia was unprompted and came up organically during the day. But generally, we could say, yeah, nostalgia is a good feeling. It's a good feeling for us, especially if we're referring to Minecraft. So, why does nostalgia occur? What are the reasons of it? This is particularly intriguing when you think of it deeply. The game gave us such a strong feeling as nostalgia. Why is it so? Because Minecraft is believed to be a simple pixelated sandbox. Why is it so addictive? Everything comes from YouTube. Some 10 years ago, Minecraft was such a popular game that any child could look it up on YouTube and get attached to this game rapidly. Because when a child sees something to explore, they get interested 20 times more as if it was an adult. The brain of a child is naturally wired to enjoy and benefit from exploring new things. Minecraft is basically about exploration, as it has an open world with unlimited lands, caves, mountains to explore. Here are a few reasons why kids' brains are drawn to exploration. First is curiosity. That is obvious. Children are naturally curious about the world around them. Their brains are constantly seeking new information and experiences to satisfy their innate curiosity. Exploring allows them to discover and learn about the unknown, which stimulates their brain's reward and pleasure centers. Exploring new things stimulates various areas of a child's brain, promoting cognitive development. It helps strengthen neutral connections, improve memory, problem-solving skills, and critical thinking abilities. By exploring, children engage their senses, process information, and make connections between different concepts. New experience and environments provide novel stimuli that activate the brain's reward system. When children encounter something unfamiliar, their brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. Very positive reinforcement encourages them to seek out more exploration and discovery. Exploring new things allows children to gain knowledge and develop a wide range of skills. Through exploration, children acquire knowledge, expand their vocabulary, enhance their motor skills, and develop social and emotional skills. Exploration often involves a sense of adventure, excitement, and a hit of uncertainty. Children enjoy the emotional engagement that comes with exploring new things. It can be thrilling to uncover hidden treasures, solve puzzles, or navigate unfamiliar environments. This emotional engagement adds to the overall enjoyment and satisfaction derived from exploration. Exploring new things fosters a sense of independence and autonomy in children. It allows them to make choices, take risks, and take control of their own learning. Through exploration, Children develop self-confidence, decision-making skills, and a sense of agency over their environment. As you might see, all the mentioned above are good aspects. These positive experiences associated with exploration often have a strong emotional component, which can enhance memory formation and retrieval. The excitement, the joy, and sense of wonder experienced during exploration create a rich and vivid memory trace, making it more likely to be deeply embedded in a person's long-term memory. Childhood memories are always the brightest ones, as the brain keeps developing at the greatest extent at the young age. However, there is another side of the coin. It can lead to nostalgia. As I've said, nostalgia is a bittersweet longing of affectionate remembrance of the past, often accompanied by a sense of wistfulness and sentimental attachment. Memories that are accompanied by strong emotions such as joy, excitement, or wonder are more likely to be deeply encoded and stored in long-term memory. When those memories are later recalled, they can evoke the same emotions that were experienced during the initial exploration. And this emotional connection to past positive experiences contributes to the nostalgic feelings. So basically, nostalgia is often triggered by the passage of the time and the sense of distance from the past experiences. As children grow older, their perception of the world changes, and the experience of exploration and discovery become associated with specific time period or phase of life. These memories of those moments can evoke a longing to relive and revisit the feelings and experiences associated with that period. In other words, this is a so-called reflecting on simpler times, when we, as children, had almost no problems to think of. Nostalgia can also be triggered by the sense of shared experiences and a feeling of belonging to the community. When children explore new things together, they form bonds and create shared memories. These memories can serve as a reminder of the connections and friendships formed during those exploratory moments, fostering a sense of nostalgia for the shared joy and camaraderie. Exploration is not the only thing which makes us love Minecraft for good memories. This is also about the sense of freedom. Imagine you can create anything in this game. You can change the landscape. You may even destroy the whole world if you wish so. Freedom usually moves to the most striking actions, which, in turn, are imprinted in our memory and years later can cause a feeling of nostalgia. Each of us definitely remembers their first or the most magnificent building they've ever built. And these are, again, good feelings, which evoke the sense of nostalgia nowadays. The collaborative building projects, servers, and online communities that have fostered a sense of nostalgia and camaraderie among players are remarkable indeed. Speaking of communities, the Russian Minecraft community has officially died since 2018 in my opinion, and I assure you of this. Most of the Russian and generally post-Soviet Minecraft YouTubers became unpopular. The reason for me is unknown, to be honest with you, and it's a pity. Meanwhile, the English-speaking community still exists and prospers. Thinking of all the series, let's plays, modes and shades reviews, various mini-games like build battles, bed wars, Hunger Games, make my heart melt even today. Here are some Eastern European fellows you might be interested in.
Всем привет, с вами Фрост, Снейк, Парниша и Илон Маск.
Привет.
Такой, все нашел. Есть пробитие.
Вот. О, вот оно что значит. О, осторожно. Идем. Нельзя. О, господи, надо быть. Аккуратно. Гори.
Я не припомню столько везения в первые минуты ролика. Серьезно, 3 деревни и на тебе тот
С вами, конечно же, Ярик Лапа, и это моя коронная фраза, и она сейчас меня подкалывала все начало видео, потому что я говорю свою коронную фразу. Вот так вот. Ну что, дорогие друзья, 23...
Yeah, of course there are certain English-speaking YouTubers, and I'm gonna show you them now.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Kiralis, and this is the next episode of Heavycraft. And I know it's been a hot while since the last episode, but But don't be sad. Be happy because we are back. So
As happy and heartwarming as we all think it is? Or is there a deeper, darker secret that Mojang is secretly hiding from us? And there's only one way to truly test this theory. First things first,
Careful, careful.
Oh, come on!
Ah, Wither Skeleton! Come on, Gene! Hello! Withered.
Speaking of the visual and musical part, it's incredibly simple yet adorable. The pixelated blocky graphics of this game is catchy. You may even modulate it with the usage of textures and shaders to make it look even better. Furthermore, the tracks in Minecraft are something. We should really be thankful to this young fellow, C418 or Daniel Rosenfield. He made Minecraft truly special thanks to the music he created. Music has a unique ability to evoke nostalgia due to its direct connection to our emotions and memories. Here are some reasons why music can call forth feelings of nostalgia. First things first. Music has the power to elicit strong emotions and moods. When we hear a particular song or piece of music during significant moments in our lives, it becomes associated with the emotions experienced at that time. These emotional connections become deeply anchored in our memory. So when we hear the music again in the future, it triggers a flood of associated emotions and memories, including nostalgic ones. Music is closely linked to our autobiographical memory, which encompasses our personal experiences and memories. Certain songs or musical genres can act as retrieval cues, unlocking memories from specific periods in our lives. When we hear music from our past, it can transport us back to those moments, triggering vivid recollections and nostalgic feelings. Along the external component of Minecraft, the music of C418, as it were, complemented the whole essence, made the gameplay process original and memorable. I experienced all the ups and downs of the Minecraft community with purity in my heart, and I enjoyed all the moments, and now it makes me feel nostalgic, just like you might feel right now. In conclusion, Minecraft's nostalgia is undeniably real, and it is fueled by various elements and experiences that have left a lasting impression on players. The game's ability to evoke nostalgia lies in its exploration, freedom, shared experiences, and sense of community. These memories created through Minecraft's pixelated sandbox world, collaborative built-in projects, and multiplayer adventures have become deeply encoded in the minds and hearts of players. The power of nostalgia is further amplified by the music of C418, which has become synonymous with the Minecraft experiences. The emotional anchoring and memory retrieval capabilities of music make it a potent trigger for nostalgic feelings, as it transports us back to the moments and emotions associated with our Minecraft journeys. Furthermore, the cultural differences in how Minecraft was experienced, as highlighted by the Eastern European perspective, my perspective, add a unique layer to the nostalgic experience. It reminds us that despite geographical variations, the sense of exploration, creativity, and camaraderie that Minecraft fostered resonated with players worldwide. So, as we journey through the depths of nostalgia, let's embrace the warm feelings and fond memories that Minecraft has gifted us. Please share your own nostalgic moments and experiences in the comments. I would be pleased to read all of them through. And thank you for joining me on this exploration on Minecraft's nostalgia. I hope it brought you some memories back. Goodbye.